Good evening, everyone. Hello, and welcome to this anxiety and depression workshop. So, as you must be aware, this is a 3 days workshop, and today we are going to do it in English. And this is the first batch of English version. Can you hear my voice? Can everyone hear my voice? Please just comment in the comment box if you can hear. Yes. Audible. Okay, good. Good. All right. Thank you very much. So there was a pending request from our audience in the past that they were unable to understand Hindi. So today we decided to do it in the English, so that the people who were unable to understand and benefit from the previous workshops can understand me, and they can also benefit from this anxiety and depression workshop. Okay. So as I am used to more of Hindi versions, like I have been giving these workshops for quite a while in Hindi. So if you don't get a good amount of good English, so please excuse me for that. Hope you are able to understand me. Main purpose is that I am able to communicate to you properly and you are understanding that. So if there is any miscommunication or you think like I have not given out a good English in the workshop, so please excuse me for that because I am more used to Hindi. Okay. So hope everyone is able to understand me till now. Like what I'm saying, is it clear? So hope my English is going okay till now. So I'll be trying to give you the best, whatever is possible from my side, and then we'll see like how it goes. Okay. So just wanted to check like which all cities or states you are coming from. So just can you just give it in the comment box, like who has joined from which state? Let's see from where all the participants are from. Haryana, Delhi, Punjab, Himachal, Kolkata, Karnataka, Pune, Gujarat, Odisha, Hyderabad, Jammu and Kashmir, Kerala, Kolkata, Mumbai, Andhra, Jaipur. One person is unable to hear my voice, so it must be a problem from his end. Dehradun, UP, Noida, Kolkata, Telangana, Meghalaya. Okay. Maharashtra, Kullu. All right. So pretty much from every state, people are here. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. So most of the communication from your end will be in the comment box. So I request everyone to be active in the chat box so that you can benefit from the workshop. This is a 3 days workshop. It's not a one-way traffic. So you need to keep communicating with me. So we will be discussing lot many things during these 3 days so that you can benefit out of this. So please take care that you are sitting in a place which is free of any disturbance so that you are not disturbed by someone walking past you or you are sitting outside somewhere. So please move to a place which is free of disturbance and so that you can make use of it to the best possible. Okay. So I just want to check what are the expectations from this workshop. What are you here for? Like, what are your expectations? Just in 2, 3 words. If you can just give it to me in the chat box, and then we will be starting off. Just in 2, 3 words. Please comment in the chat box. Please, peace of mind, deal with problems, stress-free life, stress-free. Okay. Unnecessarily getting anxiety, stress-free, get peace of mind, OCD, dissociative disorder, become free from anxiety, low memory, stress-free life, relaxed, suffering anxiety, knowledge about mental health, peace of mind, negative thinking, get rid of panic attacks, lack of focus, coping with narcissistic behavior of surrounding people, anger and anxiety, overcome OCD, confidence, having anxiety and feeling depressed, negative thinking and fear. All right. Okay. Okay, wonderful. So you are in the right workshop. Lack of sleep, old memories, anxiety, depression. So you are in the right workshop. So let's move ahead then. Self doubts, panic. Okay. Okay, that's it. Let's start off then. All right. So let me just again tell you that this is the English batch. We have been holding out workshops in Hindi till now, and this is the first batch of English. So please excuse me if I go haywire with my English. So please try to get maximum out of it. Okay. Secondly, I request that please move to a place where you are undisturbed, or you can stay like less disturbed for next 1.5 to 2 hours. Okay. And then you will be getting maximum out from my side. I'll be trying to give you whatever possible in these 3 days so that you can benefit maximum. But please focus fully and work on the things which I am telling you. So work on them, and then during these 3 days, and then see. Okay. So let's move on. All right. Okay. One question from my side. Are you ready to transform yourself? Are you guys ready for the transformation, for the change you are here for? Because until you are ready, nobody can help you, nobody can change you, nobody can transform you. So, first of all, it should be you who has to decide that I am ready for this transformation, I am ready to change myself. So, if you guys are ready, please type in the chat box ready, ready, ready quickly, because you need to be focused, you need to be ready from your side for the transformation, for the change, because you are going to get a lot from this workshop. So if you are not ready, so please, this is the time, the best time when you can leave out and spend your time in such a place where you can use this time effectively into more productive things. Yes. So let me just check the chat box. Ready, ready, ready. Yes, I'm ready. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. All right. Fantastic. 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 Okay. So most of the people are ready. So if there is anyone who is not yet ready, so please be ready within next few minutes. Otherwise, you are going to leave out lot many things. Okay. So let's start off. One more question I have with you is like, at what priority is your health today? See, there are a lot many things in our lives. You must be having any job, you may be having any business, you may be having your family, friends. So you have to devote time to lot many things. There are lot many priorities in our life. Every day you have so many things to do. For example, you need to earn money, you need to do some household works, you need to watch TV, you need to go to the social media, you need to like pay your bills. There are different things. And today, just before the start of the workshop, somebody pinged me and told me, like, sir, you have set up this workshop on a wrong day because some WPL match is going to happen today. So my simple question is, my simple response to him was that if you are unable to choose between your health and WPL, then I think it's a pity. So you guys also need to decide today that where is your priority for your health? Are you giving it a right priority? Where it is, number one, two, three, four, five, six, where it is. So just check out and maybe type it in the chat box once more. Where do you rank your health currently? So be true to yourself. Be true to yourself, because nobody is checking out like where do you rank. So whatever you say is, this is, you are saying it to yourself, not to me. So whoever is saying first and topmost, just ask yourself, where are you leaving out everything to just focus on your health? If you are not, then recheck your priority or rearrange your priorities. Because there could be times when your boss is asking you to do something, and for that you are skipping the evening walk. Then you are not focusing on your health, or your health is not the first priority, your job comes up the first, right? So you need to check whether my scrolling the Facebook, YouTube, and other social media stuff is more important, or my health is more important. So you need to check that. Okay. Karan Kumar is saying, sir, please in Hindi language. So Karan Kumar ji, this batch is for English guys only, because they have been requesting for a long time. Hindi wale next time आ सकते हैं. अभी तक English का batch नहीं हुआ था. So this is the English batch only. ये सिर्फ English के लिए है. So आप next time आ जाइए. ठीक है? If you are unable to understand English, please come in the next batch. One, because everything else depends on it. No, sir, till now health was not my first priority. That's why I'm suffering. Okay, not prioritizing on health. Number one, topmost. Okay, I want everybody to be in the chat box, please. So there are only few people who are responding on the chat box. So I want everybody to be in the chat box so that you guys are more focused, because lot many things will be coming right now where your focus is required. So if you are not responding in the chat box, I am unable to communicate effectively with you, and your focus will go here and there. So if you are really prioritizing your health to be number 1, 2, or 3 even, then you should be there in the chat box working with me together. So this is not a workshop where you can sit quietly and just listen. If you are here for that, I'm sorry for that. But you need to work along with me. These 3 days, I will be telling you a lot of things, but you also need to keep working upon you side by side. Okay? All right. So those who have assessed that their health is the first priority or second priority or third priority, or the guys who are saying that their health is not yet important for them. So I would just request you that for next few weeks, at least for next few weeks, maybe somebody who is suffering for long time or multiple years, then he need to give it some more weeks. Otherwise, at least few weeks, if you can focus on your health, at least keep it in top 3 priorities. I'm not saying make it number 1 every time, but at least keep it in number 1, 2, 3. If you can do that, then only somebody will be able to help you to come out of your issues. So whatever you are here for, that means you can only come out of these things if you help yourself. Until you are not able to prioritize your health, then no use. Nobody will be able to help you. I can guide you, but things are with you. Only you can work on them and come out of it. Okay. So I think I have stressed enough on this, and we will be just coming to the main content now. So I am ready for the workshop agenda. So this is a quick overview of the agenda. It's not in detail. So let me just tell you that in on day one, today, this is going to cover in-depth understanding of your problems. So we will be working to understand our problems. So you must be saying, sir, I know my problems. I understand what my problem is, but you only understand a bit of it. So today we are going to work a lot on your problem so that your understanding is very deep, and it will be so deep that you will be able to understand yourself, your problems more than even, I would say, 95% of the people who are stuck in such problems. So please bear with me, and focus today to understand your problems. Day 2 and day 3, we will be working tirelessly on different techniques to find out different solutions, and we will be working on all the solutions on day 2 and day 3. Okay, so please first understand where I'm coming from, where exactly you need help. So after you understand your problem area, then only these solutions will be effective. So you need to focus on these 3 days fully. Okay, so this was the rough agenda, and now we'll be moving on to day 1. So just a last time, I would say or ask you, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for day 1? And then we will start off. Are you guys ready? Just type yes in the chat box quickly. Yes, 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 yes. Those who are putting their questions, please don't put your questions right now, because most of the things will be covered on the way. And if there is any question left, I'll be sitting after this workshop, so you can answer or you can ask your questions that time, and I'll be able to answer during that period. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Fantastic, fantastic. All right. Okay. So see, you are here, just you typed in the chat box, you are here for certain problems, certain issues which are termed as mental illnesses or something around your mind or mental issues. So there you would have got different names, like you are suffering from depression, anxiety, stress, fear, phobia, some negative thoughts are going in your mind, you are having OCD, or even there would be 10 other things which could be given name by the medical science, and you are coming up with that problem. But today we are going to look at this problem or all these problems from a different perspective. Okay, so please hear me out. We are going to look at all these problems from a different perspective, actually, from your perspective, that what actually is happening to you, what are the actual symptoms, what is happening in your body. Because naam kuch bhi diya ho, whatever could be the name, but your body speaks that I am suffering from this, I am suffering from that, not the name, but this is happening inside my body. So those are your actual symptoms. From those only, after understanding those symptoms, the doctor or the medical person, he would be prescribing you or saying, these are the things you need to take and this is the problem you are suffering from. But now forget the name and just look at yourself and understand what exactly happens to me. So you need to focus on yourself, need to go inside and understand what exactly is the issue here. Okay, so we'll go deep into it. So don't worry if you haven't understood what I'm trying to say. We will be going deep into it and understanding what exactly your problem is. Okay, so if you see on your screen, there is a picture right now on the screen. And if you see that, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? So whatever is the first thing, just type it in the chat box. Whatever first thing comes into your mind after seeing this picture. Sweet, lots of sugar, sweet, sweet. It's a sweet, white, sweet, tasty, sweet, yummy, so sweet, white sugar, tasty, sweet, that will increase weight, मुंह में पानी आ गया, sweet, sweetness, avoid sweet, not better for health, looks more like egg, boiled egg curry, okay, everything is fine, lot of sugar, delicious, mithai, Bengali sweet, getting tempted to eat, rasgulla, all right. Okay. There is another picture on your screen right away. Just answer me for a couple of minutes and then we'll be linking it to your issues quickly. There is one more picture which has been added to the screen. So just now, what do you say? Cockroach, mood kharab, cockroach, disruptance, irritable, sweet, attract, insect, disgusting, fear, cockroach, yuck, irritation, insects generally found in kitchen, cockroach, harming the soft rasgulla, cockroach, vomiting feeling. Okay, all right. Okay, now this is the last picture on your screen. What do you say about this? What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Nauseating, vomiting, shit, affecting the food, disgusting, unhealthy food, yuck, destructive, fear, untidy, dirty place, shit view, nauseatic, filthy, vector for many disease, dirty. Nobody said, see now, nobody said sweet, nobody said yummy, nobody said like to eat. But if you see in all the three pictures, you have these rasgullas. It's there. The same picture is there in all the three pictures, but there are some more additions to those view or to that view, isn't it? So why suddenly everything changed? In the first view, you were saying sweet, I want to eat, good, somebody liked it, somebody may be saying maybe due to some more sugar, I won't eat. But he is not disliking it either. But until you reach the third picture, everything changed. Not even a single guy said sweet or would like to eat or whatever. The things were dirty, disease, shit view, unhygienic, fear, destructive, yuck, dirty place, दिमाग खराब हो गया. So there were n number of responses, but there was none which says, I want to eat this, this is sweet. Rather, rasgulla itself vanished away, isn't it? So what do you think is happening? See, everything starts with a thought. Whether it's your problem or whether this picture, everything starts with a thought. Maybe from somewhere outside you get a trigger and your thoughts get triggered. Or sometime you are lying on your bed, just close, your eyes are closed, and you fetch a memory and your thoughts get triggered. But everything is starting with these bloody thoughts. And these are the main issue which we are facing. Please, somebody is playing with the screen, so don't do that because everybody gets disturbed. Please take care of the screen. So there are triggers from outside, but after that, there are thoughts which start up. Similarly, like what happened in these three pictures. Like first picture was a trigger from outside and your thought came up, like it's a sweet, I want to eat, or it will make me diabetic, or it will make me more, it will create more sugar in my body. Something like that. But until the last picture had more of other pictures added which were influencing your thoughts. And those thoughts were now more powerful as compared to your earlier thought. And these new thoughts, which were saying dirty, unhygienic, vomiting, and all those thoughts which were created in your mind, those started up. And maybe some guys would have got some pictures also along with that in their mind. Maybe some pictures of sometimes of rasgulla, sometimes of some worms, some germs, or something. And then some emotions started in. Inside our body, there are lakhs of chemical reactions which can happen. And these emotions are a result of those chemical reactions. So whatever your thoughts are, based on those thoughts, your emotions start flowing, and then comes up your feelings on the body. We will go deep into this in a while in the coming slides. So you will be understanding more deeply related with your problems, your issues, how we are going to relate it. And then comes up the actions which you take. Like you are saying, somebody said, like, throw it away. Why did you show this picture? Or there would be some action. Okay. So everything starts with a thought. Now, if we connect it to your problems, so see, there are different situations in everybody's life, or there are situations outside, there are triggers which comes from outside. And there are things when your memory is fetched, for maybe some data is kept in your memory and your brain fetches it and start giving you thoughts. So there could be situations or triggers which are coming from outside or from inside you. And those could be like, there could be some fight, there quarrel with some family member, some relatives, some neighbors, some colleagues, your boss, wherever. So from outside, your triggers may happen. There could be people who would be saying, sir, I am like fearful of, say, some person, some dogs, some cats, rats, spiders, heights, water, lifts, different things. There could be n number of fears which people carry with them. So trigger could come from, if you are having a dog trouble, then a dog fear, then if you see a dog or even hear about the dog, that your fear starts up. Okay. There could be people who are saying, like, I am suffering from things like where I am fearful of health issues or certain diseases. Like I get certain things in my mind where I say, like, oh, will I get a heart attack? Will I be suffering from cancer? So things like that. So if those things are coming in your mind and you just are seeing some ambulance, some hospital, or somebody who is affected with this, so these kind of thoughts start up. So this could start from anywhere, any phone call, any TV news, any social media, any discussion happening. Even if you are sitting on the roadside and taking some tea at the tea vendor shop, so it could be from anywhere. So triggers can come from anywhere outside, and even it can be fetched from your memory. Then see what happens. Then there's a lot of negative thoughts which starts up. That means we call them as repetitive negative thoughts or automatic negative thoughts. These repetitive negative thoughts could be, some of the examples could be like, he dished me, she spoiled my life. Are there, like, are these heart attack symptoms whenever you get any heart attacks kind of symptoms on your chest? Maybe your heart is pounding faster. So you start saying, are these heart attack symptoms? Am I getting a heart attack? Or if you see, if you are suffering from any other things where you have seen somebody who is suffering from cancer or some COVID, so you start getting those thoughts like, am I going to get affected by the COVID? Am I going to get affected by cancer? So such kind of thoughts, because there are a lot many people who come with such problems to me. So there are a lot of thoughts which keep going around these areas. There could be thoughts like, why am I feeling this nervous? ये घबराहट क्यों हो रही है in my chest area? And what about something is happening in my throat? Will I die? Is something going to happen to me? What will happen with my family? All my body test reports are fine. I have done the test multiple times. Why are these symptoms still coming on my body? So whoever can link up with these negative thoughts can just type it in the chat box, and I'll be going to give you some more. Keep typing which number goes with you. Okay. Am I part of this world or not? I'm feeling quite unreal. Why am I feeling so lonely? So people come up with certain thoughts. These thoughts keep going on in their mind. How are my legs, hands moving? How are my body parts working? Why am I behaving so strangely? So these thoughts keep going in. Will I lose my job? Will I lose my client, whoever is in the business side? So these thoughts start coming up. Why did my boss speak in that manner? He doesn't appreciate any of my work. So if you are having some trouble with your boss, these thoughts start troubling you. Will I be able to sleep tonight or not? Will I lose my money? How will I pay EMI? How will I manage all this work, especially ladies? Like I have things to do at home. I have things to do for office. I also have things to take care of my family. So there will be a lot of work. How will I manage all this work? And sometimes even suicidal thoughts. So whoever can link with these thoughts, just type it in the chat box. Which number you can link? You don't need to type the full length of the sentence. You just type the number. Exactly, two. Pocophone is saying two are these heart attack symptoms. Am I getting a heart attack? Vipul Chaudhary saying number three. Why am I feeling this nervousness, ghabrat in my chest area? Whatever you say, everything. Okay, just check. Shamlal ji, please check. It might not be everything because something is related to job, something is related to money, something is related to your heart attacks or symptoms or that kind of things. Exactly, all the symptoms. All the guys were saying all, please recheck. Rangachari saying is IBS. Okay. So that is like something is happening in your stomach. But Rangachari ji, what exactly are your thoughts coming? Is it always saying IBS, IBS, IBS? All my symptoms. Check, please check. Number 10, I feel my brain is going to blast. Yes. So there could be another thought also. These are just some sample thoughts, or these are just some examples which I'm saying because lot many people get thoughts out of these. So you may be having something else, maybe similar to this or totally different from this. Okay. So these were just examples. Heart pain, fear of disease. Yes. So NAVZG, fear of disease. So that relates to number two. Like, am I going to get a heart attack? Am I going to get COVID? Am I going to get cancer? So that kind of thing. Sleep and lost money. One plus is saying four. Will I die? Is something going to happen to me? Weber is saying all my body test reports are fine. Why are these symptoms coming? Vinayak, suicidal thoughts. Shivam, 3, 11, and 12. 11 and 12, will I lose my money? How will I manage all this work? And number 3, why am I feeling this nervous? Paramjit Kaur is saying number 13, even suicidal thoughts. Shubh is saying 8, 9, and 13. Will I lose my job? Why is my boss acting in that manner? 13 is even suicidal thoughts. Okay. Shamlal is saying 2, are these heart attack symptoms? Am I getting a heart attack? Abhinay is saying 2, 3, 4, 7. 2, 3, 4, and 7. How are my hands, legs moving? Why am I behaving so strangely? So you are seeing like almost all these thoughts are getting covered when I'm asking you to write down which all thoughts are relevant to you specifically. So you are saying like all these thoughts are almost getting covered. That's why I'm saying these are some common thoughts which are quite common for lot many people. Number 3 and 10. 10 is, will I be able to sleep tonight? 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Okay. Number 12, how will I manage all this work? 9, 10, and 11. My boss, then will I be able to sleep tonight? 11th is, will I lose money or how will I pay EMI? 3 and 4 for Karan Kumar. Why am I feeling this nervousness? All waking up from sleep due to bad things. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm not going to look at each and every one. So I was just asking this to connect with you guys so that you understand like from somewhere some triggers happen and then you start getting these negative thoughts. And these are repetitive as well as automatic negative thoughts which keep coming and telling you different stories. Okay. Now just we are establishing this pattern. Please just check it out. There is some trigger, then some negative thoughts start coming up. Now what happens? There could be some pictures. There are guys who are more visuals. I mean to say who keep getting pictures in their mind. Whenever they think about something, there are a lot many pictures coming in their mind. But there could be some people who don't get pictures. Those are more auditory or I would say kinesthetic guys who are more related to feeling guys. So don't worry, some guys would be getting some pictures related to their thoughts. So if you are telling about your like saying why my boss is doing behaving like that, will I lose my job? Then you may start getting the pictures of your boss, your colleagues, or your work related things. If you are troubled with the, like I would say, like when you are saying, will I get a heart attack? Will I get cancer? So any health related issues, if you see a hospital, those pictures start coming up. If you see an ambulance, that ambulance start coming up. Or even if you get some thought, those pictures start coming up. If you are troubled with certain fears of lifts or flights or anything else, those relevant pictures start coming up. Okay, after those pictures, like now what you have is there are certain triggers. After those triggers, lot many thoughts start coming up in your mind, and there could be some pictures also building up with them. After that, there are some chemical reactions which are happening in your body, which means whatever thought you have taken, relevant emotions start building up, whether it's of fear, sadness, किसी को डर लग रहा है, you are angry at somebody, you are regretting something, you are guilty of something, you are getting bored, you have some grief thing, you are hurt by somebody, you are insecure, you are confused, whatever is the emotion relevant to your thoughts, those things start coming in, and you won't realize what is happening because those are through the chemical reactions which happen in your body. You can be able to relate to your thoughts, but these emotions are just the chemical reactions which are happening. And you may be like scared of something. You are getting some fear whenever you are saying, will I get a heart attack? And you are afraid or you are scared of, like, will something happen to me? So that fear starts building up. You may get one negative emotion or you may get multiple negative emotions alongside. So you can be like in anger, you also may be fearful. Suppose you had a fight with somebody, now you are angry at him, also you are in a fear that he may hit me or something like that. Okay, so those negative emotions start coming up, and then comes the most exciting thing which you are waiting for, that is your anxiety or unwanted feelings on your body. Things like nervousness, feeling bad, tightness or heaviness or pain in your chest area. These are the feelings, or I would say the symptoms which your body is having. So when you are facing this, so you are here because you are already facing some of these feelings. So whatever you can link up to, so please type in the chat box which number you are able to link to this, because this is what anxiety is. When you say unwanted feelings, so you get number of feelings on your body like breathlessness, difficulty in breathing, heart palpitation, your heart is pounding faster, headache or dizziness, sweating or trembling. Somebody is feeling like I'm getting sweating, my hands are getting like sweat on the palms. So you are getting sweat there, you are trembling, stomach upset is there, you are getting nauseatic, there is some tingling sensation. It's something like some insect is like moving on my hands or some on my some body part. Sleep issues, you may get more sleep or you might be getting lesser sleep. Feeling of lump in throat, that there is something which is there in my throat. Whenever you are stressed or whenever you take such thoughts, whenever you are getting anxiety, there is some feeling of lump in throat. It's not that you will be getting all of them, no, it's not necessary. Every body is different, every person is different, but you might be getting some of these. Feeling of temperature difference in some body part, maybe one body part is feeling colder or another body part is feeling hotter. Like somebody says my whole body gets hotter, somebody says my hand gets colder. So there could be difference, temperature difference in your body parts. Feeling of any movement in stomach, hands, legs, head. So that you might observe some movements in your stomach, that something is moving, like in my stomach, something is moving in the clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, or something is coming upwards or something is going downwards. you might be feeling that in your legs or head or anywhere in your body part, because anxiety also covers these movements, something happening in your body, and even pain, moving pains are also observed in anxiety. Like today pain is happening here, another day pain may go into your other shoulder. So it could be moving pain also, feeling as if you are unreal. You might feel like everything is unreal. You have all your family members, your friends, everybody with you, but still you feel quite lonely. You feel that some everything is unreal in this world. You are lost completely, unable to focus on anything. So whatever you can link up to, please type in the chat box. I'm just looking at it. Maybe you can just type in the numbers. Okay, let me just look at Vinayak is saying number 2, tightness or heaviness or pain in the chest area. Karan Kumar, all three, top three, you mean? Okay. Nev Z is saying 1 and 3, nervousness and heart palpitation. iPhone is saying number 1, nervousness, feeling bad. Zoom user says all three, top three. Gitika is saying all. iPhone number 1. Kanisha is saying all the three. Rangachari 1 and 2. Nervousness and tightness, heaviness in chest area. Samina says 1 to 3. Soumyajit 1. Summer says number 1, nervousness. Suresh is saying all three, top three. Shafiq is number 2. OnePlus is saying number 7, stomach upset or nauseatic. Okay. Neck and shoulder stiffness and nausea. Abhinay is saying that. So Abhinay, it's not that all the things are covered here. You might feel something else also. So if you're saying neck and shoulder stiffness, so that also can be covered in anxiety. So whatever unwanted feelings are coming on your body, so those are classified as anxiety. Whatever. So whatever feelings you don't like, because there are sometimes there are feelings which we like. Whenever you are appreciated, so you might get some good feelings on your body. Whenever you are like you get a pat on your back, you like that. So something good happens to you, you like those feelings. But these feelings, if you don't like, so those are termed as anxiety. So it could be anything out of this, or maybe something else which is not there in this list. 236, iPhone says 1 and 8, tingling sensation, sleep issues. Sachin says number 2, tightness, heaviness, or pain in chest area. OnePlus is saying 8, AK is saying 1, 7, and 8. Top few are getting covered more. Let's see if somebody has the below 5, 6. iPhone says 1, 8, 9, and 10. Feeling of lump in throat and temperature difference in some body part. Heart palpitation 1, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Feeling of temperature difference. Feeling as if you are unreal. Lost, unable to focus on anything. 5 डॉक्टर दिखा चुका, कुछ नहीं निकला. Okay. Ankita is saying 1, 4, 5, 8, and 13. 1, 4, 5, 8. Tingling sensation and lost. Okay. Some guys I'm skipping out because I know you have been covered in the top like 8, 9. I'm just looking out for the below ones. Ritika is saying 1, 5, and 13. Lost. Unable to focus on anything. QCOM is saying 5, 8, and 11. Headache, tingling sensation, and feeling of any movement in stomach. Palpitation 4 and 5, 1, 8, 4, 7, 9. Nervousness. All right. Okay. Wafa is saying 7 and 12. Feeling as if you are unreal, stomach upset. Okay. All right. So see, these are some unwanted feelings, and you can have some more. Not really covered here. So now if we just try to see what is happening to us, just try to establish a link with what I'm saying, what the pattern is. So there could be some triggers happening from outside. Like you see something, you listen, hear something, you smell something, or something comes from the outer world, or whether you fetch it from your memory, and lot many thoughts start coming up. Those thoughts could be related to any of your things happened in the past, or maybe you are concerned about your future or anything. So those thoughts, they may have some pictures along with them, and some emotions start up. Once these emotions are starting up, you start feeling a lot of unwanted feelings on your body. And when you feel these unwanted feelings on your body, which you just said in the chat box, yes, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. So whenever you are in anxiety, your actions change. You may abuse somebody and destroy your reputation. You may shout at somebody and spoil the relationship with your family members, your boss, your spouse. You may fight with somebody and land up in police or with the hospital. So there could be any response which comes up that time because you are under the anxiety. And when you are under anxiety, your focus is completely bounded by that. And you can't focus on different other things. And people may come up because they are not able to link with you and unable to understand you fully. So they may come up like he's just giving us excuses, or he don't want to work, that's why he's giving us these things, that something is happening to him, because that is not visible, that is happening in your mind. So that also causes or increases the trouble which you are facing. Even sometimes if somebody is saying, sir, I am depressed, I am not taking any of these actions, I just go back and sit back in my room, but that is also an action. When you decide that I am not going to take any action, that is also an action. So when you are saying I'm not going to respond, so you have decided to do something, so that is also an action. Okay, so every disease is a kind of action shown by your body. It wants to tell you something, that something is happening inside you, but you start like killing those symptoms, or just start like taking some tablets or something, and so that if your headache is happening, you are taking that headache tablet, but you don't look inside like why is this headache happening, because that is telling you something which is much deeper, that it's trying to tell you that something unresolved is inside you. Maybe something at the thought level, something at the mind level, something at the body level, somewhere something bad or something which is not good is happening. So you need to understand like what exactly are your actions. So this you need to establish a pattern and understand what exactly is happening to me. See, we are looking at the problem from a different angle. Now forget about the name which has been given by the medical science. Now first understand what is happening to me. Is something like whatever this pattern is covering, is it happening to me? Just look inside you. Don't just rubbish things because you are not doing it for the first time. Just try to be patient with yourself and try to understand like what exactly is happening to me. Whatever he is saying, am I getting these thoughts? Like what thoughts are troubling me? If I'm getting these thoughts, are there some pictures which goes in my mind again and again, because these are repetitive negative thoughts which keep coming in my mind? There are some thoughts which are troubling me for months, years. So what kind of emotions are they generating? Am I like getting fearful? Am I feeling sadness? Am I feeling jealousy? Am I feeling guilty? Am I feeling regret? What exactly is the emotion which is coming through those thoughts? And once you understand what exactly are the emotions, what are the feelings coming on your body, like what are the anxiety symptoms, the unwanted feelings. Somebody saying there is some pain in my chest area, somebody saying my heart palpitation, somebody saying breathlessness, somebody saying there is some movement in my stomach happening, somebody saying my hand is like having tingling sensation, somebody saying my head is getting heavier, my chest is getting heavier. So there are different symptoms which all the people are facing, or I would say different symptoms which every other person is facing. So whatever problem you have, name could be anything, but once you start looking inside, you will find that these only are my problems. That's I see something, maybe trigger comes off from outside or somewhere, and then these thoughts start coming up. Or even if when I'm lying on my bed, Then also I fetch some memory and these thoughts start coming up. And these are repetitive, automatic, negative thoughts which keep coming every day and number of times. A result is lot many emotions inside me, and due to which I face lot of anxiety on my body or unwanted feelings on my body. We are understanding it deeper. I'm not saying it, look at the upper level, whatever name has been given, go deep inside you. Because until you understand yourself, you won't be able to treat yourself. You won't be able to come out of the situations which you are currently in. Until you go inside you, until you spend time with yourself, you won't be able to understand your problem deeply and you won't be able to work out a solution. Because if you are depressed, then also you are facing these thoughts every day. You are facing these anxieties every day. You are facing these emotions every day. Even if you have OCD, then also the same thing is happening. You have thoughts, you have emotions, you have these unwanted feelings or anxiety. If you are having fear phobia, then also all these three are there. Whatever kind of mental illness is there, you are having negative thoughts, you are having emotions, bad emotions which are running, you are having these bad unwanted feelings. Now you need to think over that I have been suffering from this from last so many years. I've been like taking different medicines, I've been trying different things. But what is the actual problem I haven't addressed till now? Because the medicines or whatever you are taking is just working on the current symptoms. Whatever your body is facing now, so the medicines work on them and settle them. But the actual root cause from where things are starting, so that is left uncovered. So it can't go and affect on your thoughts. It can't go and treat the event which has happened in your life. It can't treat all those things which it can't see. So see, you need to work on the root cause. You need to work on your thoughts, your emotions, your unwanted feelings to get rid of this situation. Let us go a little deeper, sensing how we create this at the mind level. So see, from your birth till now, there are a lot many events which have happened in this world. Lot many things are happening. And you are taking that inside you through your sense organs. Can somebody tell me quickly, like what are our five sense organs? What are our sense organs? Quickly, somebody in the chat box. Quickly, what are our five sense organs? Eyes, nose, ears, tongue, skin. All right. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. I have a brilliant, intelligent audience. So, see, whatever event is happening outside, you are taking it inside you through these senses. There is no other way for you to take that inside. So, your five sense organs work and they take those events which are happening outside. We will link it up with your problem. Then, does it get stored directly? Like whatever is coming from outside, does everything keep getting stored in your memory? No, because there is a filter of your experience and understanding which is there every time. And that's why everybody who are viewing different things, they have totally different experiences which is stored in their mind. If 10 people are watching one event and you ask them like what is happening there or what happened there, so all 10 will give you a totally different experience of that thing. Why? Because they all have a different filter. And this filter includes three things: deletion filter, distortion, and generalization. That means things which are coming from outside, lot many things keep getting deleted. Otherwise, it will be a trash here. So lot many things which are not useful for you, those keep getting deleted. Now, some things are getting distorted because sometimes you may feel like this is how it is said, but the other person says no, it is said that way. If Somebody asks you like, how is the presentation, like what all has been told till now? So each and every person will say different things because you all have your own distortion filter. And there is another one which is known as generalization filter, that you keep generalizing things. And let's not go deep into the filters. So let's understand from an example. Like suppose somebody is getting a lot many thoughts and is getting fearful of, like, will I get a heart attack? Something like that, or some other disease. So how that all started? He might have seen somebody, some relative, some neighbor, or somebody like who is affected with this. So sometimes you might be like people are coming to me who says, like, sir, because of this celebrity who just expired due to certain heart attack or different issues. So I am getting fearful of that. Like I'm getting thoughts like, will I also get heart attack? So there is some match which has happened between him and me. For example, like if he was like bulky, or if he was overweight and I am also overweight, so those links start up. If he used to go to gym, I am also going to gym, that linkage happens, and that thought starts up. So there are different things which your mind links up, but it also ignores lot many things which were different. But still, some world event, some external world event happened, and your sense organs are taking it through them, and then there is a filter which is getting added, and then the event is getting stored. So when you are saying, sir, that thing happened to him, and now I am getting those thoughts that if will I get a heart attack? So that means some filter is there in between which has put inside you some storage which has linked it to you. Like that thing happened to him. He used to go to gym. I am also going to gym. So it may happen to me, because you won't be afraid if something happened to other person. You are getting scared because if I would get that, then what will happen? So you have created all that scene and stored in your memory. Now what happens? Like suppose that event is already there in your memory, and you are lying in your bedroom or you are sitting in your drawing room watching the TV, and it may be say Valentine's Day, and they are showing somebody is gifting a heart, red heart to his girlfriend or the other way. What happens then? That person, after seeing the heart itself, which was supposed to be a good thing, he starts getting thought, will I get a heart attack? That was just shown on TV. He didn't have anything, but that connection picked up that memory from the picked up that link from the memory, that will I get an heart attack? That person got it, so will I also get it? And then it changes your state. State could be like anything or any moment, it can be changed. Okay, so it is just a momentary thing which gets built up whenever, like whatever kind of thought is going in your mind. So if it is a good thought, that means some empowering state gets built up. May it be confidence, trust, happiness, discipline, or any such kind of states. If you are getting some unwanted thought which is saying like, will I get a heart attack? So you get into the disempowering state, which could be like fearful state, sadness, anxiety, depression, or n number of things which brings you down. So whenever you are in the disempowering state, you are unable to do even those things which you can do effectively whenever you are in an empowering state, whenever you are in a good state. But whenever you are disempowered, those things also you are unable to do. For example, somebody is going for an interview, and if he is in a disempowered state, say he is in some anxiety, or if he is in some sadness, or if he is like feeling low confidence, then your interview will be affected because you are in a disempowering state. So whenever you are in such state, your actions change. Your actions depend on your state, and your actions could be your verbal actions or non-verbal actions. Verbal could be you start some argument with somebody, or if non-verbal you would be you start some fight with somebody. Even your, when I said like all your diseases, Your body keeps showing you non-verbal actions. Whenever your heart is pounding faster, your body is showing you certain action because you were in a disempowering state, because you fetched a wrong memory which was supposed to not be stored there. But you are fetching that memory and your state goes disempowered and your actions goes bad. And then your life turns into an undesired life. So see how things are getting linked just because of that filter which was there and you stored something which is not good for you, and now you are keeping like again and again fetching that memory, and your state gets disrupted, your actions get changed, and your life is changing to an undesired life. Hope you are able to understand. So external world, we are getting lot many triggers because lot many events are happening. If suppose some person is going, like if you don't like some person and if he is going and you are going for some good work and you see his face, your sense organs takes it. Your filter was there that yeah, kiska shakal dekh liya aaj subah subah. That filter itself changes things. And why you are saying so? Because there was certain memory already linked with this person. You fetch that memory and your state goes disempowered. And when you are in a disempowering state, your actions totally get affected because there are a lot many emotions, lot many feelings which are flowing in with that disempowered state. Hope I am able to explain you clearly. So are you getting what I'm saying? If everything is clear, just type clear in the chat box. Just type clear in the chat box. I'm trying to explain it fully, deeply, so that you understand from the what is happening at the mind level, body level, everything you understand about yourself. So please, if there is any question related to the slide, you can ask now. Not related to your problems. We will take it at the end of the session. Clear, clear, clear. Clear. You described my problems. Very clear. 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 Fantastic. Fantastic. So I hope my, because for the first time, I'm giving it in English. So hope I'm going well. What do you say, guys? Is it going okay? Is it going good? Is it clear to you? Everybody in the chat box, is it going good? Okay, excellent, very good, well described. Yes, clear, excellent. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, very good. Okay, so hope you are able to understand my English. If I'm going somewhat like this side or that side, so please excuse me because I'm doing it for the first time in English. All right. Okay. So how many of you have heard about cognitive behavior therapy, CBT? How many of you have heard about it? Because I'm just going to talk about it on this only one slide. So I just wanted to check how many of have you heard about it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Those guys who are saying I'm doing good, excellent, amazing. Thank you. Me, heard, yes, yes, heard, never, yes, don't know. Cognitive behavior therapy, yes, never, yes, yes, never. Okay, so there are some folks who have like heard about cognitive behavior therapy. There are some folks who haven't heard. Okay, so this is a very popular therapy, cognitive behavior therapy, practiced by different psychiatrists, psychologists, and lot many health professionals, mental health professionals. So I would just like to talk about a worksheet which is quite famous in CBT, which is also known as ABCDE worksheet. Why I want to talk about this is because what I was saying till now, it could be traced in this worksheet quite easily. So better you start linking with this worksheet quickly, and on day 3 we will be working on a technique which would be like even more effective as compared to this, which will be taking one more step further from this. So let me just explain this ABCD worksheet to you. So why this name ABCD is because A stands for activating event. Please hear me very with a lot of focus. If there are any questions after this, just ask me. So A stands for the activating event. So wherever, like whatever happened to you, sometimes like you might be having some event in the past, something happened to you. So there is some event which is there, which is maybe the root cause, or sometimes it could be triggering you certain things. So whatever that event is listed under the activating event. So this is what people do every day. So just put A, B, C, D, and A stands for activating, and write down there what exactly is your activating event. Like what happened to you when this all started? You would be saying, sir, 5 years back, I was perfectly fine. I was enjoying the life. This was fantastic. Then suddenly something happened to me. What was that activating event? So that may be your root cause, or even like in middle, I got that trigger and then it started all over again. So what was that trigger or that root cause? So you need to write it down here. So for example, like I was saying, like somebody is like afraid of the heart attack. So if he has seen somebody getting an heart attack, or he has taken him to hospital, or if he himself has faced certain symptoms and then he googled and all, and or somebody told him something, and then everything started up. So see, let me just give you a word of caution here also. Like whoever has not gone through any body checkups. So first, please go through your body checkups. Get your body checked up, your heart, your lungs, or wherever you are facing problems. So please get it checked up, because first thing you must do is rule out if there is any organ related or physical body related issue. Once you rule that out, then come up for the mind issues or anxiety issues or things which we are covering up here. So first of all, if there is someone who has not gone through the body checkups, first please go there and get it done. Okay, because there could be there, like sometimes there are chances that your some organ is troubling you, there is some effect on some organ, and that might be troubling. But if you have already checked and that is ruled out, then you must focus on the anxiety or the mind related things. Okay, so A stands for activating event. Now you have noted down like, okay, this thing happened to me 5 years back or 7 years back, and these are the triggers which keep coming to me. Like whenever I see this kind of thing, then these things start up. Okay, so that comes under A. Now B stands for beliefs. Okay, so when that event happened to you, what exactly was your interpretation? Because recently in the previous slide itself, I told you that you have a filter of your understanding and or your experience. That delete, distort, generalization filter gives this interpretation totally different for everyone. So if there is an event happening and you are interpreting it in some way, and you think that, okay, all the people standing there are interpreting it in the same way, then my friend, you are wrong. So you need to see what exactly is your interpretation of that event. What are the beliefs you have built up? Like, as I was saying, like if somebody has seen like somebody from heart attacks is suffering from heart attack, or if he's suffering from cancer or some other disease, now his belief could be like, I may also suffer from this heart attack. So that belief is creating problem from it. That interpretation is causing problems to him, because something happening to someone else is not causing problem to him. The interpretation that because he was going to gym, I am also going to gym, so something may happen to him, to me. He was eating carrot, I am also eating carrot, so I may get affected with the cancer or heart attack or whatever. Your reasons, your logics could be like totally illogical. But when your mind has captured that, nothing like better than that. If you just note it down or understand, like your mind is interpreting that event in that way. So understand your belief, understand what thoughts are coming from that due to that belief. Like, will I get cancer? Will I get heart attack? Or is it a heart attack symptom? Even if your heart is pounding faster, you start getting that thought, oh, is this, are these the same symptoms which are coming to me? So your thoughts start running in that direction. you may start getting those pictures. Oh, no family member is there today in the home. Is that nobody is there at home? So who will take me to the hospital if something happens to me? What will happen? Those guys who are getting anxiety going outside or social places, so they start getting those thoughts whenever they are asked to go outside. Like, what will happen if I go to the market? What will happen if I go to the crowd and nobody notices me or take me into the hospital? What will happen to me then? So those kind of thoughts start coming in, related pictures start pouring in. So you understand what your beliefs are, what your thoughts are, and jot it down under B. Like, what exactly B means is your beliefs, your thoughts, your pictures. Okay. Then C stands for consequences. Whenever that interpretation has happened, some thoughts are coming, some pictures are coming, and now even if it get triggered from something, those thoughts start coming up, and the consequences happen at your emotion level, your feeling level, your actions. So what happens if you see, if you are saying, will I get a heart attack? Nobody is near me. What will happen to me? That means the fear has started coming up. The emotion of fear has started coming up. Your feelings are showing on your body, like heaviness on your chest area, heart palpitation, nervousness, ghabrat, all those kind of things start coming up. And you start taking some actions which you were not taking earlier. Maybe you run to the hospital, get your body checked up again because you have done this 5 6 times earlier also. Now again you went there. Oh, doctor, check me. What is happening to me? And again your doctor says, these are the reports. All are fantastic. Nothing has happened to you. This was just anxiety. Or you may just start calling up your friends or start doing something because you are under some fear. To understand, the consequences are at the emotion level, feeling level, action level. So that comes under C. So note that down. Like, what exactly are my emotions? What are the feelings? What are the actions I am taking? And D stands for, so see, A, B, C covers your problem part. Like, explore what exactly is my problem. So here also, like I was explaining to you in the earlier slides, what are your thoughts? What are the triggers? What are your thoughts? What are the pictures coming up? Now C covered emotions, feelings, actions. So all your problems should be clear once you write down under A, B, C. And now the solution part start up under D and E. So D says dispute your beliefs. Because till now, like whatever is coming to me, I have checked my body fully. All checkups have been done. Not even once, 2 3 4 times I have got it done. And still I am getting these feelings. Why? Because there is some thought, there is some event which is coming from your past. There are some triggers which are running those thoughts and some emotions, feelings which are getting on your body. So now you need to challenge that old belief, challenge those thoughts, and you need to create a new thought and pictures. When those thoughts are rehearsed, so then an effective new belief gets created, and you start working on those thoughts regularly for number of days, number of weeks, and new effective belief comes up. And when that effective belief is established, new emotions, new feelings, new actions will come up to you. So this is how CBT works under ABCD worksheet. So here, as C says, cognition, so it's more related to your thoughts and thoughts. When you work on your thoughts, when I say everything starts with a thought, so it clearly says cognition. Okay. So this thing you need to practice. So D and E we will cover on the day 3, like what exactly we mean by disputing the belief and creating an effective new belief there, and how we can like add to this particular worksheet even more by using some other formulas. So please stop here on this and bear with me for like a couple of days so that I can explain it more deeply on the 3rd day. Okay, so this is what ABCD worksheet is. So you can maybe take it up and start practicing, at least understand your problem by ABC. Understand your activating event, understand what belief or what interpretation you have created for that event. What are your thoughts, what pictures are coming, what are the consequences, what emotions run, whether it is fear, whether it is sadness, whether it is anger, whether it is jealousy, guilt, or anything else. There could be like a huge list of those feelings or those emotions. And then understand what feelings are coming on your body, whether your heart is pounding faster, whether you're facing breathlessness, whether your like head is getting some like heaviness or some pain is there, whether your arms are getting some unwanted feeling, your stomach is getting some movements or anything. So what exactly is your problem? Because everybody has a different problem. Don't think if he is having depression, I am also having depression, we both are one. No, you are two different bodies, different minds. So you are totally different. If one person is getting help from one thing, it's not necessary you will be getting help from that same thing. Because your activating event is different, your thoughts are different, your beliefs are different, your feelings, your emotions, your actions are totally different. So how can the responses or the solutions be same for you? You have to work on your thought, your activating event, your feelings, your emotions. Then only you can come out of it. Not the same way, because he might be getting anxiety because of his boss, and you might be getting an anxiety because of your past event somewhere. Or third person may be getting this anxiety because of the fear of some future event or future thing, like what will happen to me, what will happen to my family if my business get burst. Understand? So all people sitting here are different. There is nobody same. Whether you give a same or common name of that particular problem or you don't give it, all people are different. All problems are different. Everybody has to be seen through a different lens, different angle. Okay. All right. So let me just give you a testimonial, but excuse me for the language because it would be in Hindi. So he's Amit from Karnataka. He was highly stressed and depressed. He used to have certain quarrels or fights with his office mates. Even family terms were not good with his brother Bhabi, and he was quite having low self-image and a lot of worries about his future. There were some painful events from the childhood as well. So he worked with us and he is living a quite a good life now. Started enjoying his office, friendly relations with office guys, with his family members, and he started planning for his future and even started like working with his younger brother how he can like take his life forward. So just hear him out. Whoever can understand Hindi also, so please hear him out. तो नमस्कार अमित.
नमस्कार योगेश सर.
कैसे हैं आप? Let me just
बहुत अच्छा हूँ सर. आप कैसे हैं?
Prove हुए. So आप सबसे पहले ये बताइए कि किस प्रॉब्लम के लिए आप आए थे हमारे पास?
हाँ, आपसे मेरी मुलाकात में फेसबुक से हुई पहली बार और मैंने आपका नंबर लेके कॉल किया था दोपहर में और जैसे ही आपने मेरा टाइम दिया और सारे प्रॉब्लम्स आपने सुन ले, मोस्टली अराउंड इट वाज 45 मिनट से ज़्यादा आपने बात की. तो बात करने समय ये हुआ कि आपने उसको ये किया कि एंग्जाइटी डिप्रेशन से वजह से आपका प्रॉब्लम है और मैं आपको सेशंस लूँगा. तो मैंने हाँ कहा और जैसे ही मैंने यस बोला कि आपने जूम आईडी से अपना आईडी वगैरह देके मुझे उस सेशन में फर्स्ट स्टार्ट किया. तो सेशंस का एक्सपीरियंस मैं आप सबको बताना चाहता हूँ कि जैसे ही सेशन स्टार्ट हुआ, इट वाज about the anxiety and depression where I have been through more than 12 years. 12 years से मैं इस प्रॉब्लम में हूँ, एंग्जाइटी डिप्रेशन में, और आई वॉज टेकिंग मेडिकेशन एवरीथिंग जो कि शॉर्ट पीरियड में था, बट मुझे उतना रिकवरी नहीं हुआ था. लेकिन जैसे सेशन स्टार्ट हुआ तो आई वॉज रिग्रेटिंग अबाउट माई पास्ट लाइफ. जो भी पास्ट लाइफ में हादसे हुए, मैं योगेश सर से बात किया था और इट वॉज अ सेशन वेयर लॉट ऑफ changes happened in my brain and I was about to know what is bad, what was good and what have to be done in future. तो योगेश सर ने मुझे उसमें पास्ट लाइफ में ले जाकर वहाँ पे जो भी बैड इम्पैक्ट्स थे उसको निकाला, और उसके बाद मुझे इतने फ्रेशनेस आ गई थी कि it was the best experience of my life, where I feel that I was reborn again, I was recharged again, I was reconnected to life again. So that
जी, मुझे
session
याद
felt
है
me.
आप उस सेशन में जी भरकर रोए भी थे।
रुकाई थी, हाँ।
फिर
हाँ,
काफी
मुझे आंसू आंसू इतना आ गया था कि उन्होंने कुछ एक्सरसाइज, कुछ टेक्निक्स बताई जहाँ पे उस प्रॉब्लम को आप ऑब्जर्व करो, उस प्रॉब्लम्स को आप, बहुत सारे टेक्निक्स है जो आपको पता चलेगी, और मैंने उसको बहुत अच्छी तरह से निभाया। और वही रिजल्ट है कि वो जो टीयर्स जो है, जो पेन जो अंदर था, इट वाज अ शील्ड टू माय होल बॉडी, उसको बाहर आना था। तो उस दिन आ गया, आई फेल्ट वेरी। और उस दिन मैं नाइट टैबलेट, स्लीपिंग टैबलेट्स भी नहीं लिया, टू बी फ्रैंक विथ यू। मैं आराम से खाना खा के सो दिया। एक छोटा बच्चा, जब 1 साल या 2 साल का बच्चा सोता है ना, वैसा सोया था।
all right. So I would stop it here. And whoever wants to like listen to the testimonials or anything related to like this thing can go to the website, our YouTube channel, and you can hear it more. So I'll go forward now. But before that, just I want to share the channel link with you guys. If there is someone who has not like subscribe to this. So there are around, like I would say, around 300 videos available on the channel related to different problems, but these are in the Hindi language. So whoever can understand Hindi, so you can go to the channel, subscribe it, and there will be like number of videos which will be coming up to you. So there are like as I said, videos in the longer format, shorter format, and even the workshop which is ongoing or the past workshop, you will find it under the live section. Okay, so whoever like has not subscribed, please subscribe to it. Just when you are done with this, just type done in the chat box quickly. Let's take 10 seconds and quickly subscribe to the channel, because it will be really helpful for you. And there are a lot many things which we have talked about in the channel. So please make use of it if you can understand Hindi, because most of the videos are in Hindi there. Done, 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 done. Thank you. Thank you. Those who have done, thank you very much. And we will be now moving forward. Okay, 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 Karanji. Done, 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 done. All right. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. So we won't take a long break and let's move forward now. Okay. First of all, like, see, why you must be getting such thoughts like, why am I like troubled with such kind of thoughts which are not even like too much scary, or why am I getting so scared with these kind of thoughts when something you're saying like it comes up from the past, because that is not actual which is happening to you right now, but still you are getting scared and lot many things get affected, and then you run up into some panic attack or severe anxiety kind of things. So see why this is happening, because we as humans have been living on this earth for around 6 million years. That means roughly around 60 lakh years, right? But when we were living in those periods, because most of those periods, apart from these rough, like last, you would say, like we were in modern form of humans for last 2 lakh years only. So those 60 lakh years were too long when we were living in the jungles and forests and all that, and we need to survive from the like wild animals, because they have their own teeth, big teeth and claws and all that, which could easily like hurt us or kill us. So we only had this brain which we could use to come out of such situations. So this thing start getting developed, because as we were getting developed as humans, our brain also started getting developed. So this brain started capturing that how should I save this person, because I will be safe once this person is safe. So I need to make sure that this person gets safer or gets saved from these wild animals or anything, any trouble coming to him. So the first instinct which got into this mind was safety. And it has built over years, and lakhs of years. And now when we are in a civilized society from last few thousands of years, still we have the same brain because it has developed like this for lakhs of years, and now we are just thousands of years old only when we are living in this kind of civilizations. So how do we expect that instinct goes off now, because that has developed for lakhs of years? And now when we are facing such situations where we are getting trouble, so then we get scared or our mind actually activates the body. So in this slide, I'll be giving you deep explanation of how things work in your body, how you are getting so many diseases, people are getting so many diseases, physical as well as mental. So see, when you or when your mind observes that there is some danger in front of you, so suddenly there is one organ called as amygdala which gets activated, and your amygdala sends a response to the hypothalamus that there is danger near us. Hypothalamus is the command center of the brain, and it starts preparing all of the body so that we can react or we can act to this danger. One response of hypothalamus is to activate the adrenal gland. And when the signal reaches the adrenal gland, it releases two hormones, adrenaline and cortisol. I know this is going bit inside you or bit scientific, but it's very important for you to understand. So please focus deeply. So there are two hormones which get released, adrenaline and cortisol, which are also known as fight or flight hormone. So when these get released, so our body gets into fight or flight mode. Fight or flight mode. Why fight or flight mode? Because there is a danger in front of you, and either you should fight it out or take a flight from here or run away from here. Fight or flight. So that's why the body starts preparing itself for this fight or flight mode, or we can say an emergency mode. So what happens in this emergency or fight or flight mode is, first of all, lot of sugar is being pumped into the bloodstream, which was stored in your body for some emergency purpose. So now that sugar gets pumped in your bloodstream. Why it is getting pumped in your bloodstream? Because it wants that your hands and your legs should get the maximum energy. And why it gets the maximum energy? Because your body wants that you should be able to run fast if you are using the flight mode, or you should be able to fight this animal out or this danger out if you are fighting it. And both of these things could be done with your hands or legs. So your body starts getting activated, the blood gets the extra sugar in it, and then your heart started pumping faster. So that more it pumps, the more quickly your heart, your hands and legs get more energy, because the sugar is there in the blood and it wants the more of the blood and the sugar to reach there. Your lungs start getting like pumping more of oxygen so that it reaches quickly to your body parts, and especially the brain, because the brain needs to take the decision and it needs to have sufficient glucose, sufficient blood, sufficient oxygen. Because now you can't like relax. Okay, what do I need to do with this danger? What shall I go right? Shall I run away or shall I do this? It won't give you that much time. You need to be super like active, quick in understanding that. So that's why a lot of thoughts start increased thoughts start pumping coming in. Okay, so these are the things which are happening to you when you are in the fight or flight mode. Now you'd be wondering, like, sir, what are you talking about? Nowadays, I'm not seeing any physical danger in front of me. But still, when I'm lying in my bedroom or watching TV or in my office, I suddenly start getting like such kind of things. So, my friend, listen to this sentence very clearly. that your mind cannot differentiate between what reality is there, or if you are thinking like something imaginary, if you are thinking it deeply, it doesn't differentiate between what is real and what is imaginary. So it just cannot differentiate between two things. If it is real or if you're thinking deeply, it just take it as one and the same thing. So when you are taking a thought, oh, will I get a heart attack? And amygdala captures it suddenly, like, oh, danger is coming, some danger is there, and it's same way it prepares the body. It goes to the hypothalamus goes to the adrenal gland, adrenal and adrenaline and cortisol are released, and extra sugar is pumped in your blood, so that more of this sugar, more of the energy goes to your hands and legs. Then your heart starts pumping, your this lungs start pumping. They all want that you are ready for the fight or flight mode for this emergency situation. But my friend, you were lying in your bedroom. There was no danger. But your mind doesn't know. It thinks some danger is there. So now, when with the thought, it started the same thing, this fight or flight mode. Now what happens? Because you have this extra sugar in your blood. Earlier, this extra sugar was getting used up because you had a physical danger in front of you. So you may need to fight or you may need to run away from that danger. And your extra sugar used to get compensated or used to get consumed from there. But now there is no danger. You are lying in your bed. So there is a lot of extra sugar which got pumped up in your bloodstream. And this is not happening once. Whenever you are taking these negative thoughts, oh, will I get a heart attack? Will I get cancer? If somebody is not there, what will happen to me? Every time you are going into a fight or flight mode and your body is releasing extra sugar into your blood. Then you'll be wondering, sir, so what? What happens if extra sugar is released in my body? My dear friend, there is some more things happening in your body. Your stomach organs, which are for your growth, your digestion, your pancreas, your liver, there are different organs which are there in our stomach which are used for the growth of our body. So those organs are told that this is emergency situation. So you guys just stop your operation or just go minimum. Don't consume everything out of the body and use it for your operation because this is emergency. You need to take care. So all those organs go in the slow mode. Now what happens? There is extra blood, there is extra sugar in your blood. Your pancreas are not working properly because your body is saying this is emergency mode. Don't consume all this sugar out of this blood. Otherwise, that would have taken it out from the blood because your hands, legs want it now because this is emergency. And this is happening number of times. And this is happening for whole months and years. So see, there is extra sugar in your blood almost every day because of your thoughts. Your pancreas are working on a low mode. Won't that lead to typical type 2 diabetes? When your heart is pumping faster, your arteries get shrunk to make sure that blood is rushed to your hands and legs. And when this thing is happening almost every day because of your thoughts, won't you get high blood pressure things? When your heart is pumping daily at faster speeds, won't there will be effect on your heart in the long term? So don't think these thoughts are just simple thoughts. These are creating lot many things inside you. So when you are going for like checkups and all, your doctor must be saying like these are like stress related problems. You must take care of your don't take too much of stress. Go for a walk in the evening. Why they are saying like that? Why they are saying these are the lifestyle diseases? Because this sugar is not getting consumed. That's why they say take a walk every day for 45 minutes, 1 hour. That's why they say do such things like deep breathing, meditation. play games, because that will help you reduce your stress. They want you to work both ways, to reduce your stress as well as consume that sugar which is coming because of these thoughts. So you need to work on yourself to make sure that simple thought is not like leading you to number of diseases. And different people may get some different problem, because whichever weaker part inside you, that will be affected first. So don't think he is getting affected with this problem, so I will also get affected because both of us are taking negative thoughts. No. Your body is different, his body is different, your mind is different, your thoughts are different. So just see what is happening inside you. It's totally customized to you, totally related to you. It's your body, your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings. You need to work on yourself. If you don't do that, just want to take chemicals and relax, it's up to you, your decision. Okay. Hope I'm able to make it quite clear so that you understand it well. So is it clear? Clear to everyone? Just type clear in the chat box, because this is very important slide and I want everyone to understand it. Is it clear? Clear. All right. Okay, fantastic. If it is clear. All right. Now I go with a golden rule which I give to every participant and all those who keep working with us. So this is a golden rule which you need to keep with yourself for like whole of your life. In Hindi, we have coined it, but today I had to like rephrase it in English also, so I've given both the versions. So our golden rule is na darna hai, na bhagna hai, na ladna hai. Bas face karna hai. If I say it in English, no fear, no running away, no fighting back. Only face it. So if there is someone who has not done his medical checkup, his like body checkups done yet, so please go for it first, and then because that rules out if there is any physical issues in your body. So that need to be handled first. Okay, if that has been taken care, then and if you still are facing anxiety, still are facing these unwanted issues in your body, so you need to take care of this golden rule from now on, that you don't need to be afraid of your anxiety. Those are just unwanted feelings. Like we face like good things as well as bad things in our life. Sukh, dukh, both are part of our life. Similarly, good feelings and unwanted feelings or bad feelings are also part of our life. So the more you run away from them, more you fight with them, the more they are going to chase you. They need your time. They want you to like face them, focus on them, and then they will go away. So you need to like establish this rule in your life from now onwards, that no fear, no running away, no fighting back, only facing it. And how you will face it, will be giving different techniques to you in like upcoming days also. So don't worry about that. Like all of this rule will be used in the solutions, the different techniques we will be teaching. So whoever understands Hindi, उसके लिए ना डरना है, ना भागना है, ना लड़ना है, बस face करना है. Okay, hope this golden rule is clearly understood and you guys are like remembering this forever now. Okay. All right. There is one more thing which I want you to like understand first of all and keep it with you. Because this thing, whenever I'll be using different techniques, I sometimes in middle, I say breathe. So you need to breathe in the same way which I'll be telling you right now. Okay. So deep breathing, you need to practice for maybe few minutes or so today after going from here, or maybe tomorrow morning, and then establish yourself by understanding what thoughts are troubling me, what are the emotions, what are the feelings I'm facing. Okay, so let's understand how you need to do this deep breathing whenever, like when I'm saying breathe. Okay. So first of all, just close your eyes and take your focus onto your breath. Just close your eyes, stretch your backbone, sit straight, and take your focus to your breath. How you are inhaling and how you are exhaling. Just take your focus there. And now put your left hand on your stomach. Put your left hand on your stomach. And now just longer your breath. Take it deeper in such a way that your stomach gets expanded. Your stomach gets filled up with air when you are inhaling. Take a long and deep breath. You can hold on for a couple of like 3-4 seconds and then slowly exhale. Take it out. When you are exhaling, your hand goes inside, your stomach goes inside. When you are inhaling, your hand goes up. Make sure you are practicing it in the right way. Whenever you are inhaling, taking the air inside, it is like your balloon is getting filled up with air. And when you are exhaling, the balloon is getting like releasing out this air and your stomach is getting released. Okay. You need to take slow and deep breaths. It's not like you need to rush. No fast breaths. Slow and deep breaths. Slow, breathe in, long and deep, and slow breaths. Inhale, your stomach gets filled up. Hold on for some time, and then slowly exhale out. So, whenever I'll be saying breathe, you need to breathe in this manner only. And if you can practice this deep breathing, that will be even good for you, because there are a lot many good things about deep breaths, and we also have a video on it on the channel, so you can go and just look for it. Okay, so you need to practice for this deep breathing when you come back tomorrow. Okay, so please understand that you need to take some good and big actions, some massive actions, so that you can come out of this problem. So if you are suffering from anxiety, some negative thoughts, some stress, some depression, some OCD, whatever is your problem, and you want to free up from that and want to go back to the same old life which you were enjoying, or even much better life than you were enjoying earlier. You want to focus on your family, your work, your earning money, your promotion, you're getting success in whatever you do. So then you need to work upon yourself for at least some weeks, some months, so that you can get out of this situation, because you are there for years in this now, and you need to work upon yourself to come out of it. Okay. And if you want to join the level 2 workshop, then I can just give you the details on it. We are giving it today itself, because there will be some people who may not be able to like attend tomorrow or day after. So let us, for information purpose, we are giving it to all. So this level 2 workshop is a paid workshop, but the one which is ongoing is level 1 workshop. So all 3 days you can attend it without any cost. But if you want to work with us in the upcoming things, then you have the level 2 workshop. It will be a live online Zoom program in small groups, like groups of like 2 to 5 people only. So there will be one personal session of 1 hour to understand your history, your current issues, like how these things started, what is the root cause, where exactly it is, and all those stuff. So 1 hour, it will be a personal session between you and me for each and every individual who are going for the level 2 workshop. Then there will be 1 month program where every week you have 2 sessions for next 4 weeks. So there will be total 8 sessions. Every session will be 2 hours. Okay, so in all, you will get around 18-20 hours in these workshops. Okay, you can ask any kind of questions. there will be new techniques which are not told in level 1. So you need to work upon like on those new techniques customized to yourself, because then we will be understanding your problem from the personal session, and we customize the techniques according to you guys who are there in that group. Okay, so those sessions will be really helpful to you. And this level 2 workshop, we usually have it for 24,999, but for these people who are attending this level 1 workshop, we are giving it at a discounted price of rupees 9,999 only. Okay, so whoever wants to benefit out of level 2 workshop can benefit from this. And if there is someone who says like, I'm okay for spending more, but I want to do it alone in personal counseling, so we have an option for personal counseling also. So personal counseling happens between like me and that person only. So one to one. It happens on Zoom itself, live online Zoom personal counseling. It also has a 1 month package of 10 sessions. Every session is of 1 hour 15 minutes to 1 hour 30 minutes. सवा से 1.5 घंटे का session है. You can ask all kind of questions because you and me are only there, so it will be totally related to your problems. All techniques, all things which will be worked with you will be related to your issues only. So this, as this is personal counseling, so this was bit more costlier than the level 2 workshop. So this was 29,999, but now we're giving an offer of 19,999 for the guys who are working on this level 1 workshop. So guys, both these offers are open for you. So whoever wants to take level 2 workshop or personal counseling can go and use this. And these will be the payment mode. First one is the Razor Pay, which is a link and you can pay it online. Or second one is the Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay to the given number. So I'll put it in your chat box. And if somebody wants to use this option, can use it. And then we will go for Q&A. That's it for day 1. You still have day 2 and day 3. So be free to come back on day 2 and day 3 at 7 p.m. Now, if somebody has any question, so they can stay back, and others, if you want to go, you can go. Otherwise, if you have any question or you want to hear others ask, you can stay back. Okay, so now you have the option to type your question in the chat box, and I'll be taking one question from the chat box. So please go ahead. So whoever were asking questions on the way, so please, now you have the opportunity to ask whatever question is coming in your mind, and I'll try to answer that. Sir, I'm suffering from social anxiety. So Vinayak, social anxiety. So see, we are covering like almost all kind of mental illnesses here. And as you would have seen and understood till now, that there are certain thoughts which are creating this trouble. And even before that, there is an activating event. Maybe something has happened after which that belief came in, because of which there are lot many thoughts which keep coming. And because of that, you are getting those emotions and feelings on your body whenever you go into such situation. Whenever you are going out, you may be thinking like, will I get anxiety? So those thoughts start coming up before you even step out of your house. So please think in that direction. So today, because we will be covering different techniques in coming days. So tomorrow and day after, there will be number of techniques which we'll be covering. So don't bother. You can use those techniques. But today, first understand what exactly is happening inside me. What is my issue? Because everybody's issue is different. If you say just social anxiety, don't go about by the name. See what is happening to me. What was the activating event? What are the thoughts? What are the emotions coming up to me? Or are there any pictures also coming when I'm thinking on those thoughts? And then what are the feelings which I get on my body? So those things you need to understand, and list it down, take some time, sit with yourself, take notes, and understand your problem first. Our issue is that we directly jump up that somebody else will be solving our problem. No, every solution is inside you, but first you need to understand what exactly is the problem. Where is the problem area? Are my thoughts troubling me? Is my emotion troubling me? Or are these feelings troubling me? Or is it a pattern of all these three, even the activating event? So where exactly are these things coming from? So first understand yourself, note that down in the notebook, and then we will start working on the solutions from tomorrow. Okay. Sir, I am feeling in full anxiety and getting high blood pressure. So just check whether this blood pressure is like you that is always there, or you are getting when you are feeling anxiety, when those thoughts start troubling you, when you are getting stressed. So then only you start getting high BP, or because the BP could be because of anxiety also. Anxiety is just unwanted feelings. So first of all, as I said, everybody get it checked, make your body reports or body checkups done. Okay, then you start coming up for these solutions, because until you rule out that there is some issue on my body or not, so first rule that out, first check your organs, then see what is related to my mind, what is related to the anxiety, and then okay, first understand your problem and then start moving up. Why we hesitate to ask help? Sucheta ji, because there are a lot many thoughts which stop us. There are a lot many emotions which start coming up, which says, no, why you can't ask this, or you are less confident, or something happened in past. Because everybody is different. There's no generic answer. Somebody, there was some situation which happened after which he stopped asking questions or asking help. There is certain situation where people like stop doing that, but sometimes there are a lot of thoughts going on that what will happen if I ask him, what will people think, is this a silly question, is this like everybody knows I'll be like everybody will be looking at me like what a silly guy. So those kind of thoughts may start coming up. Okay, and when you say ask like hesitate to ask help, because we also sometimes ignore, or like you must have observed in certain homes, even parents or even family members, unknowingly they will say कुछ नहीं हुआ ऐसे, ये काम चोरी कर रहा है, ये करना नहीं चाहता, he doesn't want to do these things, that's why he's just lying around, he's just sitting in his room. We also are not understanding them, and that also is a problem, because we don't know what exactly is he going through in his mind. So you need to make sure that all your family members, whenever if they are changing any behaviors, you keep notice of that, because they may be going through something which you are not able to understand. You need to provide the right environment for them to speak up. If you are not doing that, then he may start looking for solutions outside, and if he even doesn't get those solutions outside, then he start thinking that this world is not for me, this this problem I won't be able to get out of here. So then those suicidal thoughts and those things start coming up, when he becomes hopeless, worthless, helplessness. If he starts seeing that thing, then those things come up. Sir, is there any clinical psychology course online mode? Sorry, Tikaji, we don't have any like online mode thing, because we usually are working on the problems. So it's more on Zoom. I have relationship problems with in-laws and husband. So Sucheta ji, you need to understand the problem area first. Like what exactly is the problem? Like where is this problem coming from? Is it like outside you, or is it inside you? Sometimes we start making like mountains out of mole. Is that happening? You need to understand your problem fairly. whether those are the people who are creating trouble for me every day, or am I creating trouble for myself? Is it because if somebody has said something and whole day, if that is going inside my head, that person has said just only once, but I am saying it 100 times to myself. I don't know your problem exactly, but I'm just thinking it in a generic way. So you need to understand what exactly is the problem. Okay, is there any activating event? What are the thoughts which are troubling me? Where is that problem coming from? What are the emotions? Am I feeling some fears? Am I saddened? Am I jealous? Am I regretting something? Am I feeling any guilt? So, what exactly are those emotions? Or there could be multiple, like anger, fear, sadness. There could be multiple also. Then, what kind of feelings are you seeing on your body? Is there any anxiety also coming up on the body? So, you need to understand all this and what situations does it come up? What is the activating event? Where all it started from? So, you need to understand that fully. And then we'll be working on different things tomorrow and day after also. So you can start using those techniques, those solutions. Even if you want to move to level 2 or personal counseling, then we will also be able to work on that. Does replacing thoughts help me to reduce my body symptoms? Abhinay ji, just think around. If I need to even pick up a pen from the table, I should get that thought here first. Until you have that thought, you won't be even able to pick up a pen. So when you are saying, if I am getting a different thought, will those body symptoms be reduced? Definitely. Just right now, just think around something which has happened, like good in your life. Whatever good has happened in your life, just think around that situation. Or somebody appreciated you for something. Just make those pictures more clearer, more bigger, more brighter, as if that situation is happening right now. Just think around it as if it is happening right now. Make those pictures more clearer. And when you are into that event, just see somebody is appreciating you, just hear those words fully. And then see how your body starts changing, how you start feeling good. Just do it for 5 minutes and you will get to know how new thoughts have changed the symptoms on your body. So if you can work on your thoughts, nothing like that, because everything starts with a thought. Yes, we will be also working on emotions, on the feelings, on the activating event, and that combined package will take you out of such issues. Okay. So how can we remove negative thoughts? By always trying not to think, but not able to do so because mind goes with racy thoughts. So Ragni ji, just hold on for some time. Maybe tomorrow and day after we'll be covering these things in detail. There are 2 days where where we will be working on the solutions part only. Okay, so there will be a number of techniques which would be going around. So don't worry, we'll be working on thoughts, anxiety, everything. So don't worry. How to get rid of it? Is there any link between anxiety and memory loss? So Bhagwat Singh ji, yes, when lot many people come up when they're facing anxiety, they feel like I'm forgetting different things. First of all, when you are in anxiety, you are most of the times in your thoughts. Either you are thinking in your past or in your about your future. There are worries about your future or something bad which has happened in the past. So you are always, almost every time thinking in your past or future. You don't have focus on your present. So when you are not focusing on the present and somebody is telling you something, you will be forgetting that because you have not even heard it properly. So if somebody is saying you're forgetting this, that, yes, you will, because you have not focused on it. Secondly, there are certain, like I would say, the different chemicals also in our body. So chemical changes also lead to such kind of behaviors. So when you work on your anxiety, so everything will get sorted. So you need to work for a few weeks, months, and you will be fantastic. Okay. But the panic attacks and anxiety attacks are very uncomfortable. That is why we tend to run away. Facing these was so easy, everybody would face and overcome it. Definitely, Vipulji. Definitely, you are bang on. But we will be working with you on different techniques. You need to start working using different techniques. You need to start working on your like activating event, your thoughts, your anxiety. And when you start working on this and you understand more deeply and you cover them more deeply using the techniques, and you now know, yes, yeah, these anxiety is nothing but unwanted feelings. Then you start working on your anxiety, then you start facing them properly, because now you are not afraid that something will happen to me, because that emotional thing is creating more fear. When you use techniques and every day, day by day, you learn that yes, yeah, this anxiety is nothing but just unwanted feelings. And that goes, keep going in your mind, and you keep working on it. And there will be after a few weeks itself, because I'm not telling with you in just words. It's the experience which is telling you. Okay, so we have worked on lot many people, and those experiences are telling you that these anxiety attacks or panics or these things will slowly go or fade away when you start working on it. You are, because that the fear only is creating this. Once you have that, okay, I'll be facing it, whatever is coming on my body, and I'm not afraid now, then that is the day when that starts reducing. Okay, hope I'm able to answer your question. We'll be working on it, so don't worry. From last 2 years, I get break in sleep in night, then have low hunger, anxiety, depression feeling. It continues in negative pattern in month of December and March. So AKG, first of all, as I said, sit with yourself and understand what is your activating event, because everything doesn't change suddenly. There is something which is lying there. There are some underlying emotions which you would have brushed under the carpet, but now you need to take them out. You need to face them. ना डरना है, ना भागना है, ना लड़ना है, बस फेस करना है. Now you need to start working on it. Otherwise, आज उसको कारपेट के अंदर डाल दोगे, फिर आएगा निकल के. It will come back. Don't think that I will be just like I've taken something, so now I'm okay, but I've not worked on the root cause, so it won't come back again. Again, you get some fear, or again, you get into some similar situation, that thing will spring back until you have worked upon it for like regular period. Okay. When I'm feeling stressed, okay, I don't understand your question. You are from which city? I'm from Gurgaon. I'm done. I've done all medical checkups. I'm fine. Then also getting anxiety. So 1+D, that's what I'm saying. Medical checkups are for your physical body. We just need to ensure that all your body parts are working fine. Then comes up your anxiety. I'm not saying medical checkups for anxiety. Medical checkups before coming into anxiety, so that your physical issues are ruled out. Now you know that these are my mind patterns. This is anxiety which is working. This is because of my thoughts. This is because of my activating event. So then you start working on it. Yes, all these people sitting here are getting anxiety because something has happened, or they are just having some thoughts. Maybe something because of, as I was saying, like somebody is thinking that I may get a heart attack. He's thinking the same thing for last 3 years. And can you imagine heart giving you 3 years for just making you sure that it is heart attack? Before giving heart attack, will your heart give you 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? But there are people who are sitting on this problem for years. They have done the body checkups and all the heart checkups fantastically. Everything is working fine, but still they get a thought, will I get heart attack? And then whole of the body goes into anxiety or panic. Okay. Please help me remove negative thoughts. So, Sam, you need to work upon these thoughts because there is nothing negative for your mind. Mind's job is to just give you thoughts. It's nothing positive or negative for this guy. You make it negative, you make it positive. So suppose you two of you were good friends a week back. Now you fought up. So till 1 week back, whenever you were thinking about your friend, you were enjoying those thoughts. But now, whenever you are thinking about that friend, that fight comes in. He is bad. He has done this. He has done that. Now those thoughts are negative suddenly. Why? Because situation has changed. Okay. So you need to see what thoughts are troubling you. We will be working on different techniques. So don't worry. So lot many techniques will be going through in next 2 days. So work on those and those will be really helpful to you. My problem is I can't open up my mouth whenever fights take place. I bend in front of husband dominance. Please tell sir how to get stronger subconscious mind thoughts. So Sucheta ji, you need to explore first, like why this is happening, because there must be some fear. Is it happening with other people also? If you are in a argument or fight with somebody else, is it happening the same way or is it just with your husband? So you need to understand where that fear is coming from, because everything is inside you. You need to understand when it started up, why I am so afraid, why I am stopping myself, what will happen if I do this. You need to explore your past. You need to reach there, maybe from starting of your like husband wife relationship. From there itself, like what exactly happened and why actually that is happening. So what is stopping you? If it's happening in front of your in-laws as well, why so much fear? What are those thoughts which stops you from speaking? What exactly? Because sometimes, like, it may be starting from our parents' side itself, because they might have said, like, now we have married you, now that's your home. Don't come to us with all sort of small issues. It could be anything. I'm not saying that happened to you, but that's just an example. Or you might be fearful that what will happen if he leaves me, or what if they do something to me, what will happen then. So what are those thoughts exactly, where from they are coming, how that started, when that started. So that is the actual cause you are stopping yourself speaking in front of them. Okay. Thank you, sir. Day 1 I relieved 40%. Good. 1 plus you. If something has helped you, fantastic. Problem of INS is also connected with anxiety. What is INS? Insecurity? No, sir, it's with my husband in-laws. IBS is connected to anxiety. IBS, are you saying IBS? Yes, IBS is like, they see there are a lot many parts in a stomach. There's a video also available on the YouTube channel, Mr. AK or Miss AK or Mrs. AK. So there's a video which is available. Excuse me. There's a video available in the YouTube which explains all this on the IBS also. Please go and look into it. Otherwise, there are lot many parts in the stomach area. Please get that checked first. So if there is something which is affecting the organs, then it could be physical even, or mostly if you have like found out that it is IBS only, so then work on your anxiety, work on the root cause, work on the activating event from where that is coming up. So please work on those things, work, because all this is related. As I said, when you are in the fight or flight mode, the organs in your stomach, those are getting impacted. They are not allowed to work freely or work. They need to work in an emergency mode. And when that is happening for a long time, again and again, again and again, so the functioning gets impacted. So please see that when you are in the like fight or flight mode, so then your digestion stops or it is getting hindered. So you need to work upon your stress, anxiety, or fear, or even the activating event. Okay. I request I always that heart attack will last 1 month. I can't open mouth to my family. They always keep negative feelings in mind, anxiety, stress. Can't do anything. How is my future? I will die anytime. I always that heart attack will last 1 month. Sorry, Sam. I'm not getting the idea clearly from your like whatever you have written. But if you are saying like from last 1 month you are getting thoughts of heart attack, so first get it checked up, get your tests done. Okay. So once you are clear that your heart is working fine, then it may be due to anxiety. Then you need to see what exactly happened once it started. Before that, what exactly happened then? So what is creating that fear in you? So what was the activating event? What are the thoughts coming up? What are the emotions? And why it is giving you this kind of feeling on your body? Okay. So you need to work upon this. So there will be different techniques coming up. So hold on for that. But before that, try to explore today what exactly is your activating event. And if tests are not done, get your checkups done. Okay. Yes, my digestion problem when I am depressed. Yeah. So then you need to work upon the anxiety, the thoughts, the emotions. Sir, always feel to see others. I lost myself. Me failed due me not married due to seen elder brother cheated by mad girl and after divorce my brother no more in accident. So my depression anxiety disorder. So not marriage, but now I see so many friends with family and me now, so I immediately feel fear. Now no more with me alone. So Mr. Ravi, to see there are certain events which have happened in your life. As I'm saying, those are your activating events, okay, or where the root cause has gone in, or even some things are triggering right now. So you need to like work with different techniques on them. First, you need to like go into those events, take out whatever emotions are like stopped up there or which were like which happened there, and those emotions have occupied some space there. So you need to let them flow. You need to make those thoughts flow. Okay, so you need to work upon those activating events using the techniques. You need to work upon different thoughts which are coming up or the feelings which are coming up. So you, if it is like a multiple events and long term issue, so then you need to like work upon it regularly. Okay, so please don't uh, go for any drastic steps. Please understand these problems can go away, so you need to work upon them for some time. Okay, so we would suggest like please like explore, go inside you, what is creating issue. Okay, so whatever is creating issue, just you need to take that out. See, when you are saying I am alone, everybody is alone. You need to take out others from that situation. Why don't you think like this whole world is my family? There are lot many people who require your help. Don't go with the victim mindset. Go with the victor mindset. That I am there to give help to others. I'm not here in this world to take help. Why do you need somebody? Just ask lot many people, those who have somebody and they are getting troubled because of them only. Lot many issues are coming up because they have family members. So you need to understand that being alone is not the problem. Your thoughts which are coming up, those are the problem. Those activating events are the problem. Those emotions are the problem. Once you get over it and make certain big goals, that I'll be helping out different people. I'll be making sure that those who are feeling alone get somebody or some friends like me. So that will be the game changer for you. Start thinking in a different direction and everything will change for you. Till now, you are thinking just one or two person as a family. You can have friends. You can have lot many people who can support you. It's just not required that you should have them in your family only. Okay. So just gear up, work on things. Don't think because it's very easy to escape out that I will do this, I will do that. No, that's very easy. But to fight it out and come as a victor, that will really boost you. You want to be a victim or a victor? Decide. If you want to be a victor and you want to make sure that, like, lot many people give your example that was his situation and see how he has come up. So that should be your goal. Sir, my age is 55. So what? You know the KFC that was started by a person who was retired, and now see all over the world you have this chain. There's no age. Just you need to start help you start thinking I have 55 years of experience, and with this experience, with lot many people I know, how can I help others? Why do I think always like I am alone, I am alone, I am alone? Don't go with that. Okay. So until you start changing your thoughts, nobody will be able to help you. So work on your thoughts, work on different things, which I was just telling you here. So you need to make sure that you change your mindset first. Then only things will change. So don't worry, we will be working on different things tomorrow and day after also. And you start using those things, and then you will suddenly see that lot of improvement comes into you. Okay. All right. So we come to an end to the questions, and it's already 9:18. So thank you very much for joining, and I hope the English sessions are going fine and you are not getting troubled because of my English. So thank you very much for joining, and I hope you guys join tomorrow and day after also, and try to benefit maximum out of this workshop, because this is not only a one-way communication. We'll be doing different techniques tomorrow and day after, which you will have to work upon. So today, just think about what I am saying. What are your activating events? What are the thoughts? What are the emotions? What are the feelings you are getting on your body? So you need to see all that and then come up tomorrow so that you are ready for the techniques. When I say, what is this? You are ready for that. Okay. So all the best. Let's see you guys tomorrow and day after. And I hope God makes your life blessed and happier. So thank you very much for joining. Thank you. Namaskar.